fresher or a recent graduate, whether you are from engineering, science, commerce, or arts background, then applying to top IT service companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, or Accenture could be the perfect way to start your career this year. And the best part for this industry is that you do not need an engineering degree to apply to these companies. Programs like TCS Smart Hiring, Infosys InfiTQ, and Wipro WILP are specially designed for non-engineering students. They hire BSc and BCA graduates for roles in software development, QA, cloud operation, and IT support. They consider commerce and arts graduates in digital marketing, business operations, data entry, and analytics role. No matter what stream you are from, there is a place for you in the IT industry today. The Indian IT services industry is booming again in 2024. And as they are hiring students from all these streams, so competition is also very high. And those who start early will get better roles, better packages, and faster career growth. And that is why this video is important for you. In this video, I will walk you through everything you need to know to get a job at TCS, Infosys, Wipro, or Accenture. Here I will tell why you should apply for IT services companies now, the growth prospects for freshers, their placement calendar, that is when they hire, and what is the hiring process like of these companies, and the strategy to prepare for online tests and also free online resources available that you can use to prepare to crack their aptitude tests. So make sure you watch the video till the end and do not forget to subscribe if you find this video helpful. These companies are in a major hiring spree. For example, TCS is planning to hire 40,000 plus freshers, including BSc, BCA, BCom, and BA graduates. TCS is doubling down on becoming an AI-first company and is hiring across tech and business roles. Whereas Infosys looking to recruit 15,000 to 20,000 freshers with hiring open for non-computer science background students like mathematics, statistics, and business. They are training new recruits in AI, analytics, and cloud to meet their global demands. And Accenture is hiring for over 150 open roles for freshers across IT, consulting, digital transformation, operations with flexible work from anywhere option. These roles are open to all the degree students with relevant skills. These companies provide a structured environment to learn, gain practical experience, and build a strong foundation in various technologies and domains. If you see the growth graph of a fresher in these companies over the years, then in year 0 to 2, you will undergo training and get allocated to projects and develop foundational skills. Whereas in year 2 to 5, you will get advanced roles like system engineer, analyst, and you will begin to specialize. And with experience of more than 5 years, you will get leadership positions. The starting salary range between 3 to 5 lakh LPA and are expected to grow even more by financial year 26. You can see the salaries offered by each of these companies on the screen. With technology adoption increasing, freshers will continue to be in demand, especially those with AI, cloud, and data skills. So it is the right time to explore and learn these skills. Check Internshala that offers good courses and also offers placement guarantees on these courses. Now let's take a look at some of the most prominent tech and non-tech roles in these companies. The tech roles are like system engineers, software engineers, and more. Whereas the non-tech roles include operation associates, marketing manager, human resource managers, and more. As I mentioned earlier, these companies do not just hire engineers or MBA graduates. They offer roles for students from all academic backgrounds. For example, TCS offers TCS NQT for engineering graduates, TCS Smart BSc and Ignite for science graduates, Sigma for pharmacy graduates, and Atlas for MSc and MA students. Whereas BPS for arts and commerce graduates, and it also has jobs for MBA graduates. So now if you're applying to companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, or Accenture through their career pages, you can apply to their jobs during the year. But for freshers, these companies also run special hiring drives and exams that are conducted at a specific time during the year. Here is the placement calendar for these companies on your screen. To apply for jobs at these companies, you have to meet some eligibility requirements. While some of the requirements may differ from company to company, but broadly, there are 2 criteria. First, you should have scored at least 60% marks throughout your academics, and you should not have any active backlogs. The hiring process can vary slightly between companies, but it generally follows these stages. First, your resume and application will be reviewed based on the job requirement. So it is important that your resume is well formatted, error-free, and highlights relevant skills and experiences. Then, if your application gets shortlisted, the next round will be an online test. This is often the first step to filter candidates based on their quantitative, logical, and verbal abilities. Like TCS conducts NQT or National Qualifier Test. Infosys has InfiTQ, Wipro has Elite National Talent Hunt, and Accenture conducts an ASC exam. While there will be some differences in the exam pattern, the types of questions and the difficulty levels of the questions, the syllabus for the online test is more or less similar for each of these companies and broadly covers 3 sections: quantitative aptitude, verbal ability, and a coding test. After you clear your online test, you will be called for an interview round. Usually the interview process consists of 2 rounds, a technical interview round and an HR or managerial round. At times, some companies might have a separate coding assessment where you are given programming problems to solve within a specific time frame. And these tests are usually combined with a technical interview round. And sometimes companies might include a group discussion round to assess your communication and teamwork skills. And when you clear all these rounds, you will have a final interview, often with a senior manager or HR head. Successful candidate will then receive an offer letter from these companies. And once you accept the offer, the company will usually conduct a background verification process followed by onboarding and joining formalities. Now that you know what to expect in these hiring process, let's see how you can prepare for each round. So for this, I have divided the video into 2 sections: strategy to prepare for online test and strategy to prepare for their interviews. To clear the aptitude test, first understand their test syllabus in detail. Usually, the online test has 3 sections. First, quantitative aptitude that covers numerical aptitude and reasoning. You can see the detailed list of topics covered in each section on the screen. Then verbal ability that covers basic English and grammar topics like vocabulary, tenses, synonyms and more. But ये सारे टॉपिक्स आपसे डायरेक्टली नहीं पूछे जाएंगे. Rather, they will be in the form of sentence correction, sentence completion or more. Then comes the coding test. For this, you must revise the computer science fundamentals and basics of programming. The test will also assess your knowledge of data structures and algorithms. Here are the key topics to prepare for. In this test, you may also ask to write a code, find the output of a given code, or find error or bugs in the code. So it is important that you are proficient in at least one programming language like Java, Python, C++ or JavaScript. Also understand data structures, algorithms and object-oriented programming concepts. अब बात करते हैं इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन की. Regardless of the role you are applying for, there will be 2 interviews: technical or job-specific interview and HR interview. And if you are applying for tech role, then in the technical round, the hiring manager will check your technical knowledge, programming skills, and your projects and past experiences. There is also a high chance that the interviewer will ask you to write a code or debug a code during the interview. So do not forget to practice coding questions and brush up on your programming skills. अब अगर हम HR इंटरव्यू के बारे में बात करें, then this round will evaluate your cultural fitness, soft skill and motivation for the role. So to prepare for this round, practice common questions like tell me about yourself, why do you want to work with the company, and why should we hire you. It is also important to understand the company's business, services, clients, and recent news. This will help you demonstrate your interest during the interview and stay updated with latest trends and technologies in the IT sector. This will show your passion for the field. We also have videos about the detailed hiring process and interview questions for each of these companies. The links are in the description box. Do check them out to understand how to get a job at TCS, Accenture, Infosys, or Wipro in detail. So in the video so far, we have covered the exam pattern, the key topics, and the preparation strategies for these companies. Now let's look at some of the best resources to learn and practice for the exams and the interview. So if we talk about the resources for online tests or aptitude tests, which are not very difficult, it is usually basic maths and English, जो आपने already अपने 10th के syllabus में पढ़ा ही होगा. तो अपना 10th का syllabus आप revise करें, and also you have to work on your speed and accuracy both. So to do that, practice regularly and learn tips and tricks that help you solve these questions quickly. So some of the resources can be your school's NCERT books. You will be able to cover all the topics, formulas from these books. Apart from this, you can also practice from books like R.S. Agarwal Aptitude and Reasoning, Arun Sharma's books for quantitative and verbal. Moreover, there are lots of free online resources that you can utilize to prepare for the aptitude and verbal ability sections. You can check out the videos on S. Chand Academy YouTube channel to learn the important concepts and tips and tricks. You can also visit the IndieBix website to practice for all sections of online test. अब बात करते हैं कोडिंग सेक्शन की प्रिपरेशन की. जो आपके इंजीनियरिंग कोर्सेज की बुक्स हैं, उन्हीं से आपको कंप्यूटर साइंस और प्रोग्रामिंग फंडामेंटल्स की काफी अच्छी नॉलेज मिल जाएगी. इसके अलावा आपको एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज जैसे C++, जावा या पाइथन को डिटेल में प्रिपेयर करना होगा. अगर आप कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड से नहीं हैं, तो आप इंटर्नशाला चेक कर सकते हैं. वहाँ पे काफी ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज अवेलेबल हैं जो आप ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं और अपने प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस को ब्रश अप कर सकते हैं. तो इस वीडियो में हमने कवर कर लिया है कि हायरिंग प्रोसेस क्या है टू गेट हायर्ड एट TCS, Infosys, Wipro एंड Accenture. उसके साथ साथ आप कैसे प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं और किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे. अब जल्दी से ये भी देख लेते हैं कि आप इन जॉब्स पे अप्लाई कैसे कर सकते हैं. तो 2 तरीके हैं, थ्रू देयर ऑफिशियल करियर पोर्टल और थ्रू इंटर्नशाला. Every company has an official career page where you can find the latest job openings, eligibility criteria, application process, and hiring process. So visit their career page and browse the open job position and apply to them. And if you're applying through Internshala, then you can also find the current job openings for each of these companies on Internshala. You have to simply follow 4 steps. Register on internshala.com, create your resume by adding your personal details, education qualification, skills, your past internship, work experience, projects, and achievements. Browse the open roles and select the job you want to apply for. And just click on apply and it will take you to an application form. And that brings us to the end of the video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for all your career goals. Till then, all the best.